Hey guys, good morning. Um, Man, I was kind of crying earlier. Uh, I was listening to this song. I'm gonna put it on my Facebook page. It's "Do You Remember" by Dante Brown, I think, and it just really just kind of hit me hard in my bones, because it's funny because I got up early, worked out, trying to work through some stress, and when you get old, you have this structure in your mind that you're very protective of, even though, we've got to be flexible and adapt. But the smallest things when you're stressed will start to set you off. And so there were two eggs left in the refrigerator. And I was looking forward to making me spinach, vegetable omelet this morning, for breakfast with my Ezekiel bread. And when I got back, excuse me, and got in the shower and got out and went out to go make my omelet that I was looking forward to. My wife was making cheesy eggs for little Nate, and she said, "I'm sorry, he wanted cheesy eggs," and he's like, "I want cheesy eggs, Grandpa," and he was helping her make the eggs, and they were all cute and wonderful, and I was just kind of like, Ugh, you know, and I really had to talk to myself to get over it, and I was like, okay, well, I know you had your heart set on an omelet, but why don't you just make yourself some protein pancakes instead? And I did, and the whole time I still had a little bit of an attitude, I know my wife didn't even notice, but I was still a little ticked off in my head because I really wanted what I want, and it wasn't until I kind of got in the car, and I started driving to work that I heard this song that was just talking about, do you remember? And it's a beautiful gospel song, but it got to this one point where the verse was, I'll never forget how I came out of the pit, and I just started remembering all the times before that were just a nightmare. I mean, I remember when I'd separated from my first wife and I was living in my office, and it was cold. I was huddled up against the little electric fireplace, and I just felt so alone, just so very, very alone. And now I have a whole family, beautiful grandkids that get on my nerves sometimes, but I can't deny how they make me feel. They make me laugh even when they're bad. And then I started remembering all the times before, when I didn't have a house, didn't have a place to live, didn't even have a car. I was grateful that I lived at my office because I didn't have a car. And then I look at what I have now, like I have a running vehicle, I have food, shelter, and clothing. You know, it's just amazing the things that we take for granted because we're so focused on our pain. And I remember when I didn't have a job or didn't have very many clients because of whatever was going on, in the season, and I was barely making it. I remember when I didn't have enough money to go visit my parents in Ohio. Yeah, and when you think about all those times that were really, really brutal, man, and you made it through. Not only did you make it through, but you recovered better than ever because you're still here. You're still standing. You're still alive. I know 2020 was rough. It's still 2020. It's still rough, but I still got so we have still got so much to be grateful for. So I think, just today, I'm just going to spend time today just remembering where I came from. Okay. So that's my little word for this morning. Okay. All right. Love you guys. Talk to you later. Peace.